Good afternoon and welcome to today's vlog for Thursday the 3rd of July. Hope everybody is well and had a good day. I've got a couple of subjects that I really want to talk about, but they've been waylaid today. I'm going to talk about controllables and uncontrollables. I've mentioned in my introduction video I did on day one, I was very fortunate after 29 years of being a taxi driver to get my dream job working in professional football. I was kit manager for the Arsenal women's team. And when you work in professional football, every sort of meeting you go to and chat that you have, you talk about controlling the controllables. What I mean by that is whether you're a player or a staff member, you can control the way you sleep, you can control what you eat, you can control how you prepare for training and games, and you can almost to a certain extent control how you train and how you play. And if you as a player and then you as a staff member, so I do all my bit with the kit and the physios do their bit preparing the players, and the nutritionist feeds the players properly, sports science does all their bit in the gym and getting the players match fit for the game. You pretty much control everything you do, and there's not too many uncontrollables. With transport, I think it's almost totally the opposite. Yes, you can buy the best van, you can be prepared to work long days, get yourself out of bed in the morning, you can make sure you service the van. But there's so many things that we can't control. We can't really control the rates that we get for the job, whether it be through our own customers or through the CX. Obviously, you know, if you've got your own customer, there's always going to be somebody that might want to undercut, and therefore you might be able to reduce your rate, or you may not be able to get the percentage rise that you want each year in order to keep that contract. Insurance companies, they pretty much dictate to us what we're going to pay for our insurance. Yes, you can shop around, but you know, they almost stick together and keep the prices intentionally high. Fuel, whether it be the pumps or a fuel card, we're pretty much told that's what you're going to pay, and they're all uncontrollables. The one thing that is definitely uncontrollable is traffic, and that really has had a big effect on me today. So today, say Thursday the 3rd of July, I didn't have a job for today from yesterday evening. Bid on a couple of jobs, nothing materialised, and that's a bit of a downer. So these are the ups and downs of a day. That was a bit of a downer, because I do like to have a job for the next morning so I can get up and get at it. But okay, no job, no great disaster. Got some good news last night. My wife told me she's going to work from home today, so I didn't have to get out of bed at 5 o'clock and drop her at the station. I could treat myself to an extra hour or two in bed, which I did. Very nice. And have a leisurely start to the day. Shower, breakfast, and a cup of tea, and relax at home. So all good. That's the down. Then I've had a good bit. Left home at 8:30. Made my way into Colchester, about 20 minutes from where I live, to one of the industrial estates. There's a nice little cafe there, and got myself a coffee just about 9 o'clock, and then see what comes up on the feed. 10 minutes later, a job came up from Colchester, actually 2 minutes from where I was, going to Chelmsford. Small van job, 1 box. Now, in an ideal world, I'd love 60 quid for that, but I'm never going to get 60 quid. And the fact it's now 9:10, I haven't done a job for the day. I really need to get that job and get on the road and get the wheels turning. So I bid £40. It's 26 miles, £40, 1 box, and I got that job. It's a shipper I've worked for quite a bit. Got a phone call straight away. So went round, 2 minutes away, picked the box up. A few minutes waiting while they just finished packaging it, but no great delay. And on my way down to Chelmsford. So okay, we're up again. We're doing okay. We're on the road and we're winning. Got to Chelmsford, delivered the box, and sat in the car park outside the goods inn because there was plenty of space. Looked on the feed, and 2 jobs come up. One from Chelmsford, same postcode, going to Oldham, and another one, same postcode in Chelmsford, going to Bexhill on Sea. I don't want to go to Oldham. I've explained I try to stay within a limited area, and especially now being whatever it was, 10:15, and no interest in going up to Oldham. I do love the coast. I'm always a sucker for any jobs to the coast. If I can go to the coast and deliver and go and have 10 minutes sitting by the sea, that chills me out, and I'll do those jobs all day long. So I looked on the map and I'm actually 0.01 miles away from the pickup. So basically it was being picked up from the same place I'm sitting outside. So 80 miles to Bexhill-on-Sea. I put a price on of £80, pound a mile. It was just going to be 2 boxes, small van job again. So I think that's okay, £1 a mile for a small van. Got a phone call straight away, got the job, brilliant. Went back inside. Boxes were pretty much nearly ready. 5-minute wait, it was just for the paperwork more than the boxes. Got them loaded up and left there. I think it was about 20 to 11, something like that. Got myself down the A12 onto the M25, and then I come to a big standstill, not moving. Soon became clear there was a bad accident on the Dartford Bridge, and I sat there for 2 hours and 42 minutes. Should have been in Bexhill for about 1:45, 10 to 1. That would have given me a chance, perhaps to go and have lunch and a little break, but look for another job out of Bexhill, Hastings, maybe along the coast to Eastbourne, or maybe the other way towards sort of Dover that way. Now the delay meant that I didn't get down to Bexhill till I think 3:45 it was in the end. And because of the last bit you're hitting all the schools traffic, so that job turned into a disaster. Got the box delivered, no problems with the client. It wasn't anything that was particularly urgent, but now I'm done. I'm really done for the day. 3:45. I'm not going to get anything out of this area. I'm looking to see if I can pick anything up, but I'm also looking at the sat nav and it's telling me there's still problems at Dartford because all the traffic now is using the tunnels, and it's actually going to take me 3.5 hours to get home. So the day's a write-off. Nothing you can do about it, a real uncontrollable, and that is how it goes in transport, and that's why I think it's so important when you're starting out in transport that you don't land yourself too deep with expenses, because you will have these days where it goes wrong. So for me today, 2 jobs, one at £40, one at £80, a total of £120. I've got 120 miles empty running to get home, looking on the feed, but there's absolutely zilch that I can do this evening, that I can even get to. There's some jobs around Grays, but because of the traffic problems I'm never going to make it in time. Anyway, there we go, happy days. As I've said before, I'm very lucky. I'm not chasing and chasing and chasing. I can afford these days where it goes wrong, and hopefully tomorrow's another day, and hopefully being a Friday and being the summer, I can have a good one, and anything I've not got today I can recoup tomorrow. Hope everybody's good. Enjoy your evening, and we'll talk tomorrow. All the best. Cheers, Paul.